Evening, y'all. Chief Prepper here. Kind of took the day off today. Before me, well, I didn't do anything before me and my wife left for work, or not work. We went and excuse me. We went and did a thing that she really likes to do. We went and spent like most of the day at SeaWorld here in San Antonio. It's one of the things that she really loves to do. Basically, we go in, we have season passes, so it's one of the things we do to relax. We'll go into Aquatica, get a locker, and then we'll go back out into SeaWorld Park, walk around. When it gets hot, then we'll go into Aquatica and cool off. So, I had a plan today. I've been working on a car with the hired help for, well, since before I had eye issues. She likes to lick my face. Anyway, been working on a car with the hired help since before my eye issues. And today I had a culmination of, working here and there on it with the hired help. Came home, I redid one fuel fitting, sealed it basically with some RTV and screwed it back in place. Tighten up a bolt, and then after my wife got done walking another 2 miles, she did 15,000 steps in SeaWorld. I didn't do that many, so cranked on it, and it started up and ran. First time in 4 months. Basically, I have to let it sit again. Hired help needs to come over and change the fluid in the radiator because it's got water in it right now. We're going to need to go to the green stuff. I can't think of it, but the coolant needs to go in it. So ran it with water because the initial issue was a water pump, and then I wound up having to pull the intake. Tried to find a new intake, couldn't find one because the bolt snapped off and it. Drill it out. It's all boogered up, and found a machine shop who drilled it out, basically made it like new. So it's a long process of putting it back in. Took my time. Took over a month. And then routing, vacuum lines, and this and that. Yeah, it was a pain in the ass. Good news is it's running. That's ecstatic for me. So I am going to have the hired help change the coolant tomorrow, check the oil. It may need some oil. I don't know what it's doing. So, and I'm going to go have the oil changed. Once that happens, a mechanic, a friend of mine, is going to try and help me set the timing on it so that it's running perfect, not just running. And then, it's a culmination of 4 months of work on and off. So must be holding my mouth right or something. So next week's another busy week. Every week's busy. This is my Jack Russell, Dharma Grace. She's my baby girl. She's pretty much wherever I'm at. So the other one is too, but he's bonding with my wife. So it's kind of funny. This one was supposed to be my wife's dog, and she is my dog until we go to bed. When I go to bed, then she sleeps with my wife. And K2 was supposed to be my last dog because I'm 56 and I'll be too old by the time he goes, assuming he lives a long, prosperous life, and he will be prosperous as long as I own him. So that means I'll be 70. I'm not banking on anything over 80, so my dogs are more like babies, like kids for me, so they get pretty much everything they need and a whole bunch of things they want. So anyway, it's an example today of living a little. Tomorrow pick up the prepping game again. So anyway, information is knowledge and power. Live a little, prep a lot. Make sure you take time every week to enjoy some stuff. if the shit hits the fan, and it's kind of not an if anymore, when it finally hits, there won't be hardly no time for that. So, live a little, prep a lot. Chief Prepper, out.